And we're live.
Woo!
Alistair Cross, you find yourself in a barrel floating in the middle of the river.
How did I get here? Why am I in this barrel?
Huh.
It's a funny prank they pulled on you.
Did y'all have a
we did
session
not
while
have
I
a
was
session.
gone, or
No,
Okay,
we
so-
did not.
I'll be honest. You said that I thought you were serious.
Yes, that is how I have.
That is the
played
joke.
My character. I
So,
realized
Tintin.
during April
Yes.
Fools, it's hard to tell when I'm joking and when I'm serious because I have the same tone for both.
You
your
are.
Discord
It's
screen was
usually
on.
not that bad. It's
display,
when
I'm
it's when it's a loaded Discord message that I
had
missed
to
in the
check my
context.
video settings because the video input on my end is a little screwy. So I just went to my audio.
I still loved the session that you weren't there, Ace, and we met the moon squid, and then we
I-
cooked it, and you were like,
Yeah.
"What did I miss?"
Every time I'm not here and y'all have a session, something wild happens. It's happened twice, I think, but it was the moon squid, and then you had Eldritch Space Pants Revival Man.
Those are
Listen,
words that were strung
My life
together
is an
that I
unyielding
unfortunately
miasma of
understood.
hopelessness.
Uncle, use your hunting knife.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
we
Yeah.
will pick up
The
where
two
we
times
left
you
off.
weren't here, we met a giant celestial being from outer space, and your pseudo dad got revived. What the fuck?
Every time.
And we still
damn.
met. And
I leave
I
you
have
alone
something
for
you might
5
be
minutes.
interested in. Check your DMs.
so, we're going to
Oh,
start
wow.
off, not necessarily where we left off 2 weeks ago, with
Why
The
does
gang
that
in the butcher
exist, and
shop.
why do I want one?
I also want one, to be honest. I don't know where I'd put them, but
All right, let's stop interrupting our poor,
Yeah.
aggravated GM.
Yeah. Lou desperately wants to play too. Sorry.
Yeah. So actually, we're gonna start where we left off. Currently, Chad is outside of the longhouse, kind of in the town center.
I thought Chad got grabbed.
No, he did not get grabbed. He is like just outside, kind of like he popped out of the ground after accidentally like splashing into the basement of the log house. He left, got the last of the moles, popped out, and accidentally landed like 10 feet in front of his mom. And she does not look happy. You have one action. Make sure your screen is up.
Hello?
I'm waiting for.
Tintin, you have to keep Discord open where it is. You keep killing your video feed.
I'm not
on
touching.
stream.
I am not touching Discord. I'm keeping it open. I'm not minimizing it. I'm not changing the screen size.
I literally witnessed you mouse over it and click on it. What are you on about?
I moused over. I have to mouse over to the. I have to keep one of my windows. I have to keep my Microsoft Edge window open because that's the one that I share, so that the stream can see the roles without seeing my DM chat. I am not changing Discord. I touch it. I turn the screen on. I made sure that my video settings were normal, and then I popped out.
Okay, is it
I
just me,
am
or
not
did they
touching
move the
Discord.
thing?
My Discord screen is just acting up for some reason, and I don't know why.
Are you touching literally anything?
No, my hands are right here. Okay? I am literally
it's-
just
The video feed is gone, so like,
okay. Well, the video feed on my end is working perfectly fine.
like it's
I do have
working.
Tintin's video.
No, it's working in Discord. It's not working on stream.
It's
Oh.
showing up in
It's back now.
OBS.
It's back on stream now.
It's on
Yeah,
stream.
it's back on stream. Take your hands off the keyboard and put them on your
Okay, well now I can't look at any of the rolls or do anything without maybe killing my camera. Yeah, like now I have to mouse out so that I can go see Chad's response. Shaking like a wet chihuahua.
Yeah, no, the video feed didn't cut when you did that.
He was
What the
just cursed.
fuck
He's
is
uncursed
going
now.
on?
I don't know what's
What
going
is happening?
He's uncursed. Let's roll.
on. Yeah, okay, so
Adventure.
I've confirmed everyone's audio still works
that's good.
because I don't think we did that for stream.
Yeah,
testing.
I tried to test that a bit ago
Oh.
before we hopped in.
His accent's brain word will be stick with me until I die.
I love the accent
God.
brain.
I tried
word.
Let the
doing
Chad
gift-
role play. He has tummy hurt syndrome.
Yes.
It just occurred to me I have to remember how to friggin' do the Alistair Cross accent again.
Yep.
Just
Remember, you just have to sound racist. That's how it works.
just sound like Kentucky. Just
Did you just
channel Colonel Sanders.
Call out the entire southern United States.
Uh huh.
He did.
Uh-huh.
Yo, what the fuck? I live there.
Uh huh.
I'm not racist.
You also don't sound like Alistair Cross.
on this episode, you know what? I'm not going to. Never mind.
Nope.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, we poked the bear enough. Let's walk away.
That is going down a road that I don't think I want to walk off.
Anyway, Chad's mom looks down at him and just goes, "I have not seen you for 6 months."
Yeah, several months at this point.
Yeah. You up and vanish for several months. And the first time I see you, you don't come to the house. You don't try to let me know. You don't send anyone ahead of you. No, you just pop up out of the ground. Where have you been?
Hold on. I wanted to use a stunt.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, we're together. Could we do something funny?
Yeah, you guys can do something funny. You guys are all in the butcher's shop. I'm pretty sure Arjun is getting like the rudimentary introduction to like how to like butcher a chocobo.
Yeah.
Tintin, I'm gonna use
I
I'm
know
gonna
what you-
use this
I
stunt.
Dumbest
have to wait.
stunt for the most. I love it so much.
I gotta hop away if I want the. Oh no, there it goes.
So
So you just walk around the corner.
we have a little scene at the butcher shop with the three of us and the butcher lady. And we're all just chit-chatting, you know, I'm helping out in the, you know, behind the counter doing things.
Yeah.
And then at one moment, I'm just struck by just this feeling, and I'm like, I look at Alex and I look at Argent, and I just go, oh no, Chad's doing Chad things. And then I rush out the door toward the throne room. And I arrive in the throne room at the exact moment that she's going on about
outside of the longhouse.
Yeah, it's outside of a house.
Yeah,
Or out-
imagine like a Viking longhouse, like a massive party hall, basically.
and she's like, you don't come say hi, you just pop in. And I arrive at that specific moment, and I just, out of no context, no introduction about myself whatsoever, I just go, and what exactly about this behavior is surprising to you when it comes to that boy?
Her head just like creaks over to you, and she just stares at your sunglasses. Give me a second. We might lose my
yeah, whatever
camera.
you just did killed the video feed.
Okay, so apparently me not being in OBS. Apparently, if I'm not in OBS, if I don't have OBS as my main window, my video doesn't work.
That's fascinating.
That is the funnest new glitch we have today.
Yo, new bug, call up your friends.
Yo, new bug!
Is it a beetle?
That's not even the right window, damn it! I do know a guy who's doing a master's program in entomology, and he tells me all the weird shit that they do with bugs, and I'm like, that is fascinating. Very niche. Where did it go? Where did it go? Please roll Will. Alistair.
I don't think my will's that great. It's
You've
not terrible.
also come to the wrong fucking place to be having this argument.
No.
Should I +2 this? I'm gonna +2 this.
Did the rest of the butchered clue just like slowly pick up and start
I
walking
still
to
You
failed.
still lose. You take
Oh,
okay. So
walking over there.
you take
Arjun, do
1
I have your
point.
permission to do something funny?
Absolutely.
So, you say that. She just turns to you and goes, "This is not your problem. Right now, I have not seen my son in months. I haven't known where he is. I haven't known what he's been doing. I haven't heard a single thing, and I didn't even know he was leaving. So excuse me if I'm not. So excuse me if I'm overreaching at all."
At this moment, you hear running down the street, Alex Augusto, carrying Argent like a football, runs around the corner
Fucking great.
and just yells, "Where's the boy? Where's the danger?"
Yes.
That's
Yes,
hilarious.
he can.
Peak.
Actually,
I've regret nothing
please,
about giving you free reign.
Yeah.
please give Lou, please give Chad a temporary aspect of just call it uncomfy.
Uncomfy. Oh no.
Or
Uncomfy?
no,
Your
just
mother?
call it family reunion. Just call it family
Yeah.
reunion.
And all
Does
of the
Chad
emotions
have-
that entails.
Does Chad have a full name? Because like I feel like you just write the entire full name in the way that only your mother.
Oh
can say.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to use his full legal.
Yeah,
Hold
full
on,
full.
My
Your
face is
government name?
my face is also gone. Not my face is back. Okay, I figured out the thing. I have to. So apparently, the way the camera works right now is I have to have Discord on. Like Discord has to be like the second layer behind OBS. So if I pull up any other screen, they don't just exist simultaneously. Like that screen kind of takes up all the visual bandwidth that would otherwise be behind OBS. New bug. So
Every day they prove to us that they can get worse.
every day I wake up. Pain.
Oh my god.
See, I can't see what he puts in until like 5 seconds later.
Tatiana is the last name?
Yes.
What is her first name? I thought
Chi
Chadwick
Chi.
of Tatiana was like. I got
Wow, we're going all references today, isn't it?
Shadow, buddy,
For some reason, I really want her
Come
first name to be Chi Chi.
We will get there when we get there.
I'm so sorry, boy.
So, but continuing on, Alex runs in with Argent carrying him like a football, sprinting like a linebacker down the road.
Where is the ball?
I'm covered in fucking chocobo guts, by the way. I was deep in that bird.
Yeah, the two of you are just covered in feathers and gore, and you're just like, where's the problem? And Chad's mom just looks over and goes, are you with him? Pointing to Alistair.
I'm with both of them, miss.
Okay. Now, I have a question to ask of you then. Do you know how this bespectacled man knows my son? I don't know where the accent came from. The accent just came in.
Which
I
one?
don't know.
Bespectacled?
The way you said
Me.
bespectacled just it unleashed a bad memory in my past.
I'm so sorry.
no.
Do
I
you remember
don't.
that time that Oz came and picked me up to go to your I think I told you a story. Oz picked me up to go to your house and Will was in the car. And my mom said or waved to me as I was leaving and saw Will. I just said, I don't think my mom knows that I'm friends with Will. I just got a message. How do you know this interesting person you're with? And I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh God.
Oh no.
That's wow.
Interesting
Okay.
derogatory. Oh no.
Oh no!
There's
The parentheticals were not on our side that day.
There's an interesting context behind that. We're not going to talk about it.
We're not at all.
Oh no.
I had to move my face for a second. There we go. We're back. Again, I have to be in the other screen to make what the audience sees actually load into the menu.
Yeah, it's
You okay? Do you either get to see the rolls or you get to see my face? And I'd prefer you see the rolls.
see what you need is your own PNG too, bro. Just a man and a book.
Yeah, I need no. Lou, do me Ace, can you do me a favor?
Yeah. what do
Give
you
me the wizard pondering his orb.
do that?
Thank you.
The wizard pondering his orb kind of thing, but when you speak, it's the orb that glows.
Yes. That's you see my vision. But so but
By the way,
Chad's
the
mom
moment-
says,
It's there.
how do you know how do you and this man know my son?
the moment that she says that, Alistair goes, "Oh, your mom. He's a fine boy we raised, by the way."
Roll rapport.
I was just being nice.
Yes, here's the thing though.
He doesn't like you.
She doesn't want to be nice.
Here's the thing though, we are technically in a kind of like we are technically in what is basically a basically a persuasion
Mental
combat
boss
battle. So you're trying to be nice. Like, and genuinely, you are being nice. That's why you're rolling rapport. Because you're like, oh, you're trying to like compliment her son. It's like, you're doing a good job. She also doesn't like you and she doesn't like what's going on. So
I rolled a 3.
she rolled a 2. So she's like, thank you. Very simple. Give me a second. I'm going, but yeah, she goes, thank you. But please answer my question.
It occurs to me, by the way, does Alistair... do we ever establish whether or not Alistair knows exactly how Chad just
No.
kind of showed up on the boat?
We talked about that exactly once, and it was with Solomon Kane.
Yeah. So Alistair, actually, he wasn't there for that.
You're right. No one told you. You could honestly say you don't know.
Yeah, I just turned to the captain. I'm like, actually, Captain, that is something I was kind of curious about.
Alex nods a few times.
How did you meet Chadwick?
Keep nodding and say nothing.
A little interesting. I'm trying to think of the best way to fucking say this in an Alex way to say, "Oh, this is a bad thing to say right now."
True, Alex. Say it in the worst possible light.
But say it with the most confidence.
Yeah.
Lou, why is Chad staring deeply into my soul?
Let me know when you're good. I desperately want to yell that we're boat buddies.
You can go ahead and interrupt me.
Perfect. I wanted permission because I didn't want to actually interrupt you, but I was like,
No,
feel
I don't
you're
have
reaching
anything good to say right here. Go for it.
We're boat buddies.
Are you
My God.
trying to do the same? Are you trying to be like?
No, he's not being facetious. He's just like, yeah.
No, yeah, no. That are you trying to be honest about this? That was my question.
Boat
yeah,
buddies.
I mean, like, we're boat buddies.
My God, they were both crewmates.
Oh my God, they were crewmates.
Yeah, I mean, he's not concealing things at the moment. If she's asking for more specific details later, maybe, maybe not. But right now, we're both buddies. It's an accurate statement. And he's like, yeah, Chad's my friend. He and Chad are besties.
We have this now. I feel complete. To anyone interested, please
By the way,
behold
am I
the
set
stream.
down at this statement, or am I still being footballed?
Oh yeah, that's a very good point.
I never said I put you down. That's
You're
up to you. If you
absolutely
wanted
still
to
being
scramble out of
footballed.
that. I'm holding you in panic.
So funny.
I am
I
holding
think
Argent
he
like a fucking teddy bear, trying to figure out why.
But
the
also,
danger
please
was
roll
occurring.
rapport, Argent, if you haven't already. I need to look.
Oh, it's so bad. We're absolutely doing it. I'm pretty sure I gave him shit report.
My report sucks, and I rolled a 3. So
Yeah,
You know,
it
it's
doesn't
good.
matter if it sucks. It matters if you roll well. All right.
To see the fun bit.
Yeah, I
about
guess
it.
we literally can't. Nobody has any zeros last. Our lowest score is a 1.
However, she's just like, she looks at Argent just like, and you can see, all of you can see just the entire dismissal of whatever he said on her face. Like, he is some strange short child, and she's just like, okay, not listening to that one, moving on.
Point,
Yeah,
right?
the child wearing a mask being held by this larger man in bright purple says we're boat buddies.
After
that
after a
comes out
random
of
cowboy
nowhere.
showed up in the longhouse.
Yeah. I think at that point he does scramble out of the hole and goes to stand next to / slightly in front of Chad,
At what point during
which
this
does
conversation?
0% because he's like
At
2
what
feet
point-
shorter than Chad.
At what point during this conversation does Tatiana just realize that okay, this is life now?
Whenever her persuasive health depletes.
Yeah, that is literally the win condition of mental combat, is when they're just like, God damn it, fine.
Yeah, when basically you either persuade them, you exhaust them, or you prove that they are wrong. So that's what mental combat is meant to do. That's why I prefer to as persuasive combat. But yeah, so she's
Argent like hands on his hips, standing in front of Chad, but like fully does nothing because he's 2 feet shorter than Chad, who can see directly over him. Like they can make.
Chad is almost as tall lying on the ground as Argent is standing.
yeah.
The spirit is there. The action physically does nothing.
So she looks back down at Chad and just goes,
I've never been more afraid of my life than hearing the phrase "looks down at Chad."
Where do you think you got the height from?
no, yeah. But she looks down at Chad and just goes, why come back now, though? Did you get tired? What is Chad's will stat?
I think his will is actually pretty good, isn't it?
Either good or it's abysmal. There is no in between.
I think it's
Yeah.
actually kind of decent. But yeah,
Let's
roll
see.
will, please.
Do I have
Chad.
permission to fuck up the goddamn entire
Oh, +3. Okay,
direction
so
this is going?
so
I'm on board with Ask Chad.
okay, yeah. So you roll a 3. So right now, basically you have a 4 slot, a 3 slot, a 2 slot, and a 1 slot in your persuasive health bar. So you just lost your 3 slot. You now only have a 4, a 2, and a 1.
Wasp, you want to pitch to Lou, whatever this is?
Because here's the thing, I don't know why we came back here. I was busy battling a fucking demon in my pants. That's not something you say in front of somebody's mother.
Okay, you
Yeah,
Taco
actually.
Knight hit a little
Please
too
do it.
hard that
Tell
day.
Tell me that was out of
It's so funny.
I'm asking if I could say that in character.
He's getting Lou's permission to throw the bomb into the ring.
because I have such a good follow up to that. Can't I miss you?
Actually, are you going to fail that? Are you going to use your thing to fail that? Are you going to use the aspect to fail that, or did you roll to see if you could succeed?
Is that a will or is that an empathy?
This would honestly, I would let him roll for empathy on that afterwards. Or no, that would be rapport. Rolling for rapport on that one,
Yeah.
because that's rapport is basically this system's persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what every single mother wants to see. Their kid getting grabbed by them and saying, "Can I miss you?" shaking like they just got out of a fucking World War I trench.
All right, you fail the will, so you take your 3 slot is full, but now you do the rapport roll because that line was good.
Yeah, and you can fail with the will. Your thinking can make you fail will checks, but you can try your own rapport.
Yeah.
And
What's the
then
plan?
figure out whether or not you want to let the bomb that is Wasp's mind fly.
Battling a demon in his pants.
Oh,
She has a soft spot for Chad.
yeah. So now she's lost her 1 spot and her 2 spot. And she just goes, well, at the very least, I'm glad you were thinking about me. Now then, if you're back, I'm sure everyone's going to need some help, so before anything else, I need you to head home. So once you're... Get yourself cleaned up, come back here, and I'm not letting you out of my sight all evening.
Chadwick, go to your room.
Chadwick, go take a shower.
Though I need to know if he can drop the pants line.
I don't think I can after that conversation.
Ah,
Because she's not asking again why we know each other.
That's fair.
She is definitely still like wondering who the fuck we are, though.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, Mama.
Just looking at Chad, you can't actually see it because mask, but like you can feel the what the fuck energy.
Please give me another rapport check, Chad.
Also, where's Josiah? Is he here?
I am helping out.
you
Oh
so
yeah, the
preparing the
lady
first
who
hole of the
was like
wall.
kind of
Repairing
into it, right?
helping the one person's repair their wall that you guys broke.
I was trying my bestest. Okay. I think this is really Alistair's fault. He set a bad example.
Wait, why am I involved? Like, I understand why. I don't understand why I'm in the longhouse, but what I didn't break a wall, did I? I don't remember.
Right now, Chad's
broke a
mom
wall.
just says, Tatiana just says, right now, all I don't need flattery. I just need you to lend a hand. Also, she looks at Chad. She does not look at you. She goes, who are these people? How do they know you? I'm also going to make that a provoke versus will for her. Keep forgetting I don't need my Discord up for my camera anymore, so I can just I don't need to hop into it too much.
Oh, Tintin, something just occurred to me. I never did my notice check for right place, right time earlier. That would have given me advantage in that scene.
Go for it. Do it now. And we'll after Cool.
So I rolled a 4.
All right. Lou, are you going to roll a will check or are you going to use the full legal? All right. Okay, you take 2 mental stress.
I'm
He's
not
not
scared. He
scared.
should have been.
He should have been.
You just go, they're my friends. And she's just like, she looks at all of them and everyone can see she's just like, not so much curious as like kind of
Concerned?
a little, not so much concerned for Chad as just like, just so confused, like, where the fuck did he meet these people? Chad's mental stat is defeated.
He's done.
Well then, I'm going to have a talk with them, but otherwise, like I said, I need you to head back, get cleaned up, and lend a hand for the festivities today. And also, don't let the moles in the house. They'll just track more dirt in.
Oh my god. I just remembered the one scene where Chad
Yep.
basically like murdered a mole. Just
He didn't murder a
comes
mole.
out of the potted plant and he goes back into the ground.
Meanwhile, hey, Josiah, could you give me a craft roll?
Of course.
Itself.
Your Discord did what to itself?
It fucking crashed hard. The last thing I heard was I
Oh
just
no,
re-
the boy.
what scene did you remember, Dan?
The one where I think you saw it, where there was a mole in a potted plant, and Chad's
Yeah, okay,
hand just
good.
came out of the ground.
That's the one I was thinking you were gonna. I was gonna make a joke when you said Chad's in danger. I was like, "What the fuck do you mean Chad is the danger?"
Everyone's like, oh, he's so like kind and soft, and then you watch him in battle, and he's like punching through armor and ripping people's throats out with his teeth.
I'm not gonna bring up to his mom the quote Chad said where I've never killed a man before. I decided today was the day to start. I feel like this is gonna put us on bad terms.
That was like one of our first quotes.
Yep. So Josiah, the
Hmm.
wall that had the hole in it is fixed now. It was just a really easy like patch job. So quick dry wall replacement, some adhesive. It's done. A little coat of paint and some blending to kind of put it all back together and make it look nice. And what? Oh man, I can't remember the name of the woman who owned this house.
Good, because now can I.
Lou, you were the one who gave. Oh, Lou's AFK. Shit.
It's probably in the Roll20 notes somewhere.
Do we? I hope to God it is. Who takes notes?
You download the sessions, you have the notes.
I do have the notes. I need to start reviewing my own footage. It's been too long. Regardless. I'll look up her name in a bit, but for now, the two of you are just like relaxing back on the couch, and she's like, "Well, thank you so much for help with the wall. Could I get you anything?"
Anything?
Yeah.
Some
the
tea
least I
would
can
not
do.
go remiss. No?
Tea. Oh, wonderful. What do you take in your tea?
Yeah, whatever is good here, yes? Every place has different type of tea. It is always fun to learn new things.
Wonderful. She goes over and grabs a couple of little like glass jars out of her cabinet, pulls out a mortar and pestle and like a little like silk bag of leaves, and a couple of sticks are in one of the jars. She takes those out, grinds them up, takes some of the leaves as well, throws them in, and pours them all into a small metal sieve. And from a drawer in the back of the kitchen, you see her pull out a wide, flat crystal, fire crystal, and just set a kettle down onto it. It should be good soon. But along with the tea, I know some people like sweeteners and things. Would you prefer it just the tea?
Little bit of honey won't hurt.
Okay. She goes up into one of the cabinets above the counter and pulls out a large jar, maybe about like basically a gallon's worth of honey, but it is like molasses dark.
Let's go.
She just takes like a little, basically a teaspoon, scoops some out, and it flows like honey. But even from this distance, you like, even as like like it falls out of the spoon in like a very thin line, you can barely see through it. But the aroma coming off of it is interesting. It's like this sweet and dry scent. It's actually rather pleasant. But a few minutes pass. The water boils. She pours it in. The tea steeps and brings it over, and it's, from the looks of it, it is a black tea with hints of what smells almost like spruce. You know, that kind of pine scent? and just like it's very earthy, it's very deep, but that little bit of honey she added adds this taste of perfume as you drink it. So it's like walking through a forest and finding just daffodils in a patch of sunlight.
I do not think one could condense a meadow into a cup, but it seems like you have.
Roll rapport.
Is my rapport awful? It is. I will plus
It
2
is.
this for the meme.
For the meme.
That is a 3.
That is a 3. Let's go. All right. Do you want to give me a fate point?
I'll give you another fate point.
Okay, give me another fate point. So you're complimenting her tea. She thinks you're complimenting her, which, like, yes, you kind of are, but she's taking it the wrong way. Please roll empathy.
Oh God, I
Godspeed.
The classic Josiah empathy check. I haven't passed one yet.
I'm so fucking
You
fun.
have absolutely no idea that she's now like kind of enamored with you. Not like just not crazy about you, but she's just like he seems nice. He's very sweet. He likes my tea. She's just like, okay, he's cool. Like part of her is just like hoping you stick around. But you have no idea.
Oh no.
This
Is
poor
this
woman.
local grown?
She's got me
Back
for a
home
broken
we
heart.
get import tea, yes, from northern mountains. Very smoky. Like smoked pork or something.
What?
It helps it last over long trip to island, yes?
Yeah, it is locally grown. The tea actually, the leaves, they actually come from the other side of the mountain. There's a trail that leads over it. It's actually has some gorgeous vistas. And the needles, they come from a pack. They come from some bushes that grow a little bit to the south of here. And well, the honey is from the apiary in town. And the water's from the tap.
This is
The
especially bad because Josiah has a wife and kid.
Uzziah has a dead wife and kid
Yeah, I was
for
about to say,
10
had
years.
a wife and kid.
How's that Solomon pack hitting you?
Jump cutting back to the rest of the party.
Perfect.
Chad's mom walks down the steps. This entire time she has been standing in the doorway of the longhouse. And now she walks down to mostly let some people through, but otherwise to meet the rest of you. Okay.
Is she gonna have any comment on, by the way, on the fact that we're all wearing purple and white outfits?
We'll get to that.
I have
Fur.
no face.
As she's
First.
walking down the stairs, Alistair does a very dramatic flourish, like pulls his cap off and bows like respectfully and places it back on his head.
Roll rapport. Or are you
I
just
know.
trying to fuck around? Are you trying, like, is Alistair trying to, like, continue to get in her good graces?
No, he's just being Alistair.
Okay.
That's just what Alistair does.
All right, then yeah, you don't have to roll rapport. I appreciate the fact that my son seems to trust you and that he's still in one piece, but I need to know who in the name of all of the gods are you people, and where has my son been?
I can
Well,
answer both of those questions for
someone-
you.
Someone asked the question.
She turns around to you and You notice what might have been on everyone's minds very clearly. She has easily 4 inches on Chad.
Mhm.
She is looming above you, and her eyes are fixed like sniper scopes.
Tintin, I fought a dragon before.
I know. I'm
not
rolling.
scared of tall women.
I know you aren't. I'm just setting a scene. I would have rolled otherwise.
Yeah. I also love the scene set. Although if anyone has experience with everyone else being infinitely taller than you, and especially
Yeah.
tall women, it'd be me.
Yeah, actually, how does she compare to
She is an inch taller than Aurelia.
Yes, Aurelia.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, Arjun's like, I get this. This is yeah, that makes sense.
This is standard operating procedure at this point for you.
From Arjun's point of view, everyone's tall.
Exactly.
But yeah, she turns to look at Alex. I'm all ears.
My name is Captain Alex Augusto, captain of the Joyous Occasion.
Ooh, and a
Pulling up my
reputation.
character sheet for the thing,
Yeah, there
I've
it
been
is.
waiting for it.
resetting my fate points, putting
Please.
my socks back on.
Like, you were set up. I'm like, why is he taking so long?
Oh, right. I forgot how this works. It's been so long.
There we are.
I killed a dragon with what was her name?
God.
You just said it like an hour ago. I want to say Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt.
I killed a dragon with Kurt. It's still mounted in her butcher shop.
Well, parts of it are still mounted in a butcher shop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now her 1, her 2, and her 3 slot are filled. And she's just like, okay. Did he seek you out? Did you somehow did Kurt tell him about you, and that's how he met you?
I am actually not sure. I was hired about 4 months ago to transport. I look around. I mean, none of you. You all came later. 3 men from Tintin, Port City. Name.
Port City, name, south of here. Oof.
Look around. Give me an item in the room you're in.
That's literally what I'm doing.
Puerto Rico.
Sure, Puerto Rico.
That's where I'm from.
That's where you're from, damn it. All right, call it just Wakesfield.
I was transport 3 men from Wakesfield to Seon on the other continent. And I thought Chad was one of them. And apparently I found out much later he swam to my ship, climbed aboard my ship, and stowed away.
And then he just didn't leave.
We're boat buddies. I said this already.
She literally just doesn't even look in Arjun's direction.
That doesn't acknowledge that.
Doesn't acknowledge that. So you're saying my son left the village, snuck around Imperial territory, swam all the way out into the open ocean, and stowed away onto, luckily for us, your ship. Am I getting that right?
Very luckily for us, yes. To be fair, again, weight of reputation, there really isn't a ship that looks like the Joyous Occasion. So if... I +2 that.
Okay.
So if Chad was fed, let's call it what it is, tales of adventure and grandeur from Kurt. He had a very good idea of what to look for.
Throwing your buddy under the bus.
She's just like, that's fair. I think I'm going to have a talk with Kurt later. So then, who are the rest of you? At this
I
point,
just gotta
could I
hand
have
wave
you...
so you guys can introduce yourselves?
Also, Josiah, could you give me an investigation check?
Is it funnier if I fail it?
Yes.
I fail the investigation check.
All right, gain a fate point.
Gotta love it.
You gain a fate point, you go to the butcher shop.
Josiah
Okay,
does everything else.
To be fair, there is a trail of blood leading out the back of the butcher shop.
You go to the butcher shop, you ring the bell. Kurt walks out looking like Man-Eater Mildred. Can I help you?
I am looking for the rest of crew, yes? I believe they wandered off this way in village. If they are not here, I could
They're not,
help out.
but head around back. They ran down to the longhouse. You won't be able to miss them. The little one's still covered in guts.
Why are... Wait. They'll peek around. It's a butcher shop.
You look back and there's just like, there's a fully plucked chocobo.
Ah, they were helping you with Chocobo, yes?
Mhm. And I need to ensure that it is, and I need to make sure that it is properly seasoned. So if you could please find your friends and leave me to my work.
Of course. Sorry, friend.
Thank you. And no apology necessary. So when Tatiana goes, and who are all of you? That's when Josiah pops back in.
Does he come through the wall?
A polite guess.
we're
No,
in
I
the
knock on
middle
the
of-
door.
We're in
not
the middle of the road.
inside.
We're not inside. We've
Yeah.
been standing outside the entire time.
Oh, I thought we were in the longhouse.
Nope, we've
No,
been outside
At
the
no point have we
longhouse.
been in the longhouse.
Chad accidentally swam into the basement and then left.
I go around the corner and I see the trail of blood. I follow it down to the longhouse where there is a very tall, angry-looking woman facing off against the rest of yous.
She says, "Who are the rest of you?" I just, Alistair just tips his hat, goes, "Howdy, I'm Alistair Krause. Pleased to make you acquainted."
Do you want to roll rapport?
I mean, I
Do
just
you want
introducing
to?
myself. Should
I
I?
know. Or no, this is just an introduction, so no. She's like, and who's the young one? Do you normally drag him around under your arm like that as well, Alex?
I'm actually a little. I look at her. I'm actually a little surprised that he allowed me to carry him that long.
We thought Chad was in trouble, okay? Chad emergencies may allow a little bit of manhandling. That
I
is
can't
an
hear the words
exception
a
to
little
the
bit
not the
anymore.
rule. What?
I can't hear the words a little bit anymore. My mind automatically thought you were about to say a little bit of trolling.
Her brain's been poisoned.
A little bit of malorting.
Oh my gosh.
After this session, remind me about in the Lord Dan. I got a story.
Yeah, Roger.
All right. And she looks over at the fourth person today who's wearing the same uniform as the rest of you. Who is he? Pointing to Uzziah.
You can jump, but like, I never told this lady who I was.
You are boat buddies. Apparently that's enough for her.
I am the Desire of Jotun. First night of joyous occasion.
So you are from.
Isle of Storms, yes.
I see.
It just occurred to me that Josiah and I both have very distinct accents. Like, it's pretty easy to tell where the two of us are from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but people can have an accent and live elsewhere.
True.
Oh, although I don't. But technically, the accent that I use for Argent, I think, is with Gunnar. But like theoretically, his actual accent is from the UME.
Which we haven't nailed down, and I can't wait to, because I think I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Right, but like, does she notice that?
What are we gonna do? We're gonna make all of the Magitech Empire in New Jersey.
It'd be so fucking funny.
Don't tempt me.
It'd be so.
He'll
funny.
do it.
I
Orca
mostly
shows up
asking
again.
because
I am walking here.
almost everybody from the UME that isn't Alexandria is Imperial.
She looks over and just goes, okay. Again, I would like to thank all of you for keeping my son safe and for returning him. But I'd prefer if, once today is done, you all go on your merry way.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's Chad's decision.
Ooh, we're immediately starting a fight. Nice.
Every single time we meet someone's
Yeah,
parents,
like,
never
yeah,
goes
no,
well.
this is my third time doing this.
Yeah.
I freedom at any cost is necessary. Like,
Yeah, I'm on board.
Right now, I don't need to argue with you. I understand that you've done a lot for us. I understand that you have helped, that you and Kurt have accomplished great things. But that does not mean you are perfect, and that does not mean that you can protect him from everything. So,
I have no idea where you got that assumption. All I said is Chad's his own man, and he can live his life the way he chooses. And if that's with us or if that's with you, so be it. But it's not your decision to make.
roll provoke.
Roll contacts in case of
Roll-
provoke.
Yep, roll contacts in place of
I'm
provoke.
just doing this because I'm mad. 8.
Let's go.
All right, so she looks at you. So that's 2 successes with styles. So that's like easily, like she only had like 1 slot left in her persuasive health. She just goes, I have been terrified for the past 6 months that something has been wrong. Not even that he got lost. If he got lost, I knew he would get back here or we would be able to find him. But no, he didn't turn up whatsoever. And now I find out that he's been off adventuring. Excuse my earlier outburst, but you're right. But we will talk about that tomorrow. And we will talk with him about that tomorrow.
That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Regardless,
You should really take into consideration the fact that while I am entirely on the captain's side, he's 1,000% correct. Even if you don't think he's right, do you really think if Chad doesn't want to be here that you can keep him here? Because the more you try to force him to, rather than, communicating with him about what he wants for his own life, the farther he's going to run away from you, and the less likely it is for him to ever come back.
I just kind of whisper, do any of you know why we came back, by the way?
I've no fucking clue.
Chadwick said it was important after talking with friend. And so we went.
Yeah, I figured this was just like a personal thing for him.
Okay, I also have a question. Who's she looks at Argent and looks at Alex and just goes, so is he yours, or did he also sneak onto your ship in the dead of night?
Ma'am, I'm like 25. This is a 16-year-old.
Okay. First of all, there was no sneaking. The description of that incident will not be recounted. It is not of importance. Second of all, I'm none of their children.
Yeah,
My
he kind of
name
is though.
is Argent.
Well, if
Argent
you're-
Kane.
Argent is his own man as well, just a very
Get a fate
small
point
one.
for that. I heard that, so get a fate point.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't hear it because I
I
was
did not
talking.
hear it either.
Would you like to repeat the line?
He said, "My name is Argent." Pause. Argent Kane.
That's
That's
fucked up.
Wait, what did you say at the end?
Argent Kane.
Oh, God.
I picked a last name and now I'm hitting the fields.
We're checking that. Never mind, I'm fine.
You're fine. Josiah also will check that, please.
You're not fine, but you'll keep walking.
It's almost enough.
Josiah's
Argent-
also fine.
What'd
That's
you say?
Alex's MO. I'm not fine, but I gotta keep walking.
All right.
That scene from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs where the tear goes down and
Yep.
goes, nope, and he sucks it back up.
I want to fucking
All
cry.
right.
Ace, is that what you messaged me?
I DM'd Dan with no context. Can I make an arbitrary decision? And he said yes, and I was like, great.
I don't think that's an arbitrary decision. That's gonna have a lot of effects later on.
So we're gonna cut over to Lou real quick. Chad is back home.
He will.
All the Chad, where are the moles? Also, while you are responding, I will be in the restroom for just a moment.
I was like, oh man, I missed it because she didn't actually. She like passed me asking for my name, and then she came back around explicitly with whose kid is this, and I was like, that's fucking better.
Oh my god, that I feel physical pain. That one cut a little bit.
Good as it should.
I love, by the way, that Tintin was the only one that noticed that. He was like,
Yeah,
I noticed that. You take a fate point.
got it. I was like, yes.
I thought you were talking about. I thought he was talking to you, because you made like a very small comment. I was
I
like,
said, he said, I'm not a child, and I went, I'm none of their children. That's what you said. He said, I'm none of their children. I went, he kind of,
Yeah.
but no, he was someone's child, and you know, we know how that went.
Yeah.
Twice, as a matter of fact.
I bring up most of Yeah, thanks, Brain. Every single time there's like, are they blank your child's like, no, the fuck they're not. We're all like men on this ship. I have my
Yeah.
own family issues. The last thing I want to do is be like, I'm your dad. It's like, the fuck you are.
Oh, fuck you.
By the way, can we talk
Best.
about every single arc has had every single arc has centered around somebody's fucking family issues.
What else are you doing? Like,
We went to Seon to deal with fucking Shin's family issues. We
keep
bring
in mind-
Maki with us somehow.
Keep in mind that we are still in part 1 of this entire thing. We're still meeting these characters technically.
I have returned.
Yeah.
And despite the fact that they're dead, I have a feeling that we will get a lot of charged Josiah family and charged dead family Josiah energy the moment we start doing things with the island.
Yeah, no, I've talked
We
to
will never escape it.
Fox twice about that to be like, listen, when we get to your part of the island, you need to actually show some emotions with Uzziah.
Yeah.
So
It's come up like once or twice when I was talking with Argent post sacrifice, but like
Yeah.
So one is still in his clothes. So you're going through the house. Just give me a will check. What is it like for what is it like for Chad being home after the time he spent away? Okay. You do succeed the will check, so like whatever feelings Chad is feeling, they aren't overwhelming and they aren't debilitating.
Wow, that's actually really sad.
is home, but the way empty cardboard box with a blanket is home. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
You're going through the house, washing your hand, just getting washed up, cleaning the little stray bits of mud out of the end of your hair and out from under your nails, and just looking at yourself in the mirror. And you're a little haggard. You can see that expression, that feeling on your face, and there's just a knock at the door. Cut to a few seconds ago. Tatiana looks at the group and just goes, "If Chad's been with you for a little while, then, well, I was going to invite you to the party regardless, but why don't you just have him come back and help?" And if you wouldn't mind pitching in as well, please do. There's still some more work to be done inside. And she just heads back up the stairs into the longhouse.
Wait. Help with what? What are we doing?
It's a party. There's set up.
I think Argentium knows what a party is.
Yeah.
I'm remembering a very specific She-Ra episode 1 moment here.
Yup. Yeah,
That's exactly. But
Yeah, the young one comes from a pretty bad place. He doesn't exactly understand the concept of a party.
It is simple. Lots of food, lots of drink, hopefully good times. We must
I'll
help
get-
with preparation.
I had a thought of something I could say, but it's not in character, so I will not.
Can we know?
Like Solomon's funeral, but without the depression.
Oh my god.
ouch.
Oh my god.
Never say that. Holy shit. I'm pretty sure I would have hit you.
Like, let's ignore the fact that that's not something Alex would say. I don't want Tatiana to ask who Solomon Kane was.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
That's
get
gonna
a
there.
hurt our story. Yeah, we had a friend who died.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very loaded subject.
How on this depending on how good party is, you might be able to get another shot of the drink you wanted. If you are good.
Okay. And how do you be good at parties? Like, how do you win them?
I'm assuming you're all talking as you're walking to Chad's house.
Yeah.
You cannot win party.
Not
You only
something-
survive.
I should go and see if Kurt still
You should
needs
probably
help. He
check
kinda
and see
left.
what Josiah's definition of a party is.
So,
I want to.
so who's going to pick up Chad?
Like, physically
What
pick
are the
up Chad?
options here?
Like, go
Yeah,
grab
like-
him. The options were well. The way I phrased it was go pick up Chad, then come back and help.
Okay, so I guess we're all doing that unless
Does-
someone specifically says they're going
Do
elsewhere.
any of us know where Chad went?
He was hard to miss as he left.
He went home.
Yeah. Do any of us know where his home is?
All right, investigation check.
Yeah,
you know
every-
how I can
yeah.
figure out where his home is? Where are all the moles congregated?
Yeah.
The mo- yes,
let's do
exactly.
this.
You're like,
They're
where?
all
Where's?
looking-
She
they're all
doesn't tell
looking
you.
in a window. Sadly, like
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's actually so good.
You find the mole house. Who's at the door? Who, or specifically, someone knocked. And Chad doesn't answer the door. Or everyone roll notice.
Josiah, be my eyes. Josiah, be Argent's eyes.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Arjun is focused on the moles.
Arjun's
Yo-
in the
Josiah-
back of the...
Josiah,
I
you.
feel like I get lost. I want to wander around the back.
All right, you wander around the back,
That's
but we'll
like
get
a
to that later.
negative.
Um,
Yeah.
Josiah,
Can my notice check be to see Argent wandering around the back and to stop him?
no.
Josiah, what do you see?
What does Josiah's eyes see?
So Josiah just hears Chad from in the house, just kind of half-heartedly responding to the knock at the door.
Wait,
He doesn't even like go to open it. I don't think. Do you? You just kind of like yell back, but like like just quietly.
I'll be back in a minute.
Away from the mirror and goes to there is someone.
So that's all you hear is Chad asking if someone's there.
Chadwick, my friend. It is Josiah. Are you okay?
I don't know why that statement was so funny. Ugh.
Sudden change in tone as everything is Danny just found another Oh yeah, come in, he chirps.
Roll empathy, Uzziah.
Gonna +2 that because this is an important one to not actually fail.
Yeah,
6.
he's you. So everyone. So you hear this, and you hear that voice crack that's trying to be funny, but is just covering up just pain, sadness.
I turn to the group. Just wait out here for a quick second. I step through the door and close it behind me. You were never very good at lying, Jed. I kind of wander over to where he's doing whatever and sit down on the floor across from him. What is on mind? You don't know? What caused you to turn tail, yes? Meeting with mother again, not the best? I was not there for first bit, it seems. Yeah, 2 minutes ago you were very intent on showing up here. Fuemera was like to be here. Oh shit. You had many reasons to stow away on boats then. Too many nights looking up to the stars. Thinking to yourself, this is home, yes, but it does not feel like home. Meow, 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 meow. Hi, cat. Perhaps the worst crime a parent can do is to stuff child into little box, thinking that it'll make them feel safe, when instead it suffocates them.
Could you roll rapport for me, Uzziah?
Oh no. I'm going to +2 this as well.
Does anyone
That is
have
a
good
2.
rapport except the
That is a
captain?
2. Chad has good rapport.
I
But-
don't have good rapport. I have a rapport of 1.
Oh, but you
I
roll
have
con.
great provoke, but
No,
it's
you
not
don't.
really kind of needed right now.
I'm back. What all did I miss?
heart-to-heart conversation in the house between Chad and Uzziah. It's still going on.
Josiah dropped the parent box thing again.
Oh, good.
You can read Chad's half in the roll 20.
Wait, is this
But-
the second time I've done that? Fuck.
You told. I don't remember who you were talking about.
You did
Oh,
the
no, you
parent
said
thing
it to
again.
Aurelia.
Argent, I think,
Oh.
didn't
Oh.
Yeah, because
Oh.
Aurelia
Oh, yeah.
was like, I want to take Argent and keep him safe. And you're like, you want to keep child safe? Put them in a box and bury them.
Yeah!
So
that
somebody
one!
Write that down.
Did we put that in the quote book?
Probably, no.
I will be stealing that. I hope you know.
Yeah, we did. We did. You want to keep them safe as
No,
well?
I did, yeah.
Dig hole and bury them. That is
Yeah.
what you are doing.
Chadwick, if I can ask one question.
I
If
was
you-
absolutely gonna say that to his mom, by the way, if I ever got the chance.
Please.
Please do. If you do not like being here, why were you so insistent on coming back?
I assume Uzziah is the only person in there right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks around the room. She's in trouble, I think. And you want to help? I don't think she'll tell me, so I just want to. If she is in trouble, like you said, I'm sure we can get the answer out of her. Yes? Are you insane? Wait, where is it? The captain hasn't failed us yet. If anyone can talk out of situation, it is him. Your job isn't persuasion. It is to move mountain out of way. You are like fish trying to climb tree. Yes, you have other shoulders to rely on. And if it's as you say, then we can help. It doesn't have to be you doing so on your own, Chad. You are part of this crew. No matter how many times you seem to run away. Your home, for now, will always be the boat.
Get a fate point. Lou, get a fate point as well.
Eating a fish with me.
What does
Ah.
that even mean?
I take out a little flask of something, toast, to being the fastest swimmers in the sea. And I take a shot and hand it to him. I'll wait till the party. Understandable, friend.
Chad, you now have the 2 slot in your persuasive health bar cleared up and are no longer at basically no mental health, let's call it.
Are you talking about the mental stress bar?
Yeah, you have like
Yeah.
actual mental stress stats again. You're good.
Come. When you are ready, come out of house, yes? And let's sit down, talk with crew, and figure out what you think is going on, and we will do best to help. And I stand up and just tell him like when he's ready and come out.
Hey, Ace, check your DMs. Cool.
He continues making himself the prettiest girl at the party, and we love him for it.
Yeah, step outside to hopefully the crew, and I hope they haven't wandered off in the meantime.
The
Meanwhile,
people who wandered off are in the building.
currently, Argent is around back of the building.
Yeah. What did I find to
A shed with chickens.
Found
Yeah.
a piece of heart. You need 3 more to get another heart container.
No,
Oh,
you
come
found
on.
a shed with chickens, but they're all very friendly chickens. They're basically, you walk over and they're all like, they don't just they don't just trot up to like inspect you and to meet you. Imagine like a herd of cats, but in like, imagine chickens behaving like cats and just being like demanding attention.
Oh damn.
Do you resist the urge to climb in and hang out with the chickens?
I do, unfortunately. Even though I desperately want to. I gotta find Chad.
Uh,
I gotta find Chad.
I'm gonna do. Hey, Tintin, can I do a quick notice check?
Wait.
Go for it.
Tintin, where's the next place I look for Chad?
The next place you look for Chad is you
Do I try and climb in a window?
Yeah.
At the front of the building where Alex and Alistair still are, Alistair just looks around for a brief moment, then looks at Alex and goes, where did Argent go?
Alex sighs very heavily. I guess that's our problem to fix then, huh?
Yeah, I guess that's our problem now.
So, Hallister, what do you think this party's about anyway?
Honestly, I have no earthly. Am I missing a holiday today or something?
Tintin, lore check.
Lord check. Alrighty. So
You've been here before. Do you have any kind of assumption you come back?
the only thing you can necessarily remember from being here previously is something about the best way. So the day you've only ever heard about was only like the holiday itself is in ancient and basically translates to communion or communication. Think of it as like the day of meeting.
And that's the one that's coming up, or is that just a holiday I know about?
No, that would be the one coming up. That would be this one.
It is both.
Also, I rolled a 3 to look for the lost child.
You follow around. You obviously you didn't see him go into the house, so you're next, and he's not just going to wander off in a random direction. So you also start circling the house. Could you give me an athletics roll, Ace, to see if Argent can make it into one of the windows?
I want to float. I can't.
Yeah, I was
All right,
like
give me the
that.
will check. Give me the will check.
Argent can
Yeah.
float.
You go. I'm just
All
gonna
right,
float
you're
up.
floating. All right.
Is the window locked?
Yes.
I'm gonna blast the lock off. Just like a little melting, like an itty bit.
Okay. Give me a lore check.
Actually, you know what? First, before I try and I might as well, because I can't do this in the other order. I will first attempt to pick the lock.
All right.
Oh, that's actually
that
pretty good.
actually works. No, that actually works.
I think
Alex,
he
could you
like,
give me a notice check?
does like a mini morph with his hands to get like claws, and then he
yeah.
uses the claw points.
So
to do the
you
lock
turn
back.
around the side of the house and you watch as Argent's like fidgeting with the window, and then the window swings open and you're just like, he just broke into Chad's house.
I don't know what you were expecting from him.
I move with very fast speed to grab child by scruff of neck before they commit a crime.
Yeah,
Can you
All right.
reach me? I'm in the
like,
air.
I'm with Alex.
Give me a will check will check versus athletics check. Or will,
5.
8.
I see.
I see.
All right, so he is just in the house. You run over to try to get him, but he is already just moves inside in that weird kind of dash motion that he uses.
Like, he goes inside, and I just look at Alex, and I'm like, he does realize that this lady already doesn't like us, right?
No, I don't think he realizes anything at all.
I assume now that Chad and Uzziah are both outside of the building. Their little heart-to-heart is done, and Chad is now the prettiest girl at the party, so.
What time of day is it?
It's like early evening. The sun is going down.
Okay.
The sky is a very
I
gorgeous
will lock
purple.
the window behind me. I'm not rude.
You lock the window behind you and see Alex, who very much saw you do all that.
I'm not rude, says the person that just broke into someone else's house.
Oh man, I can't decide.
Does Chad
if-
lock the door behind him?
Chad, do you lock the door behind you?
I can't decide if it's funnier if he just like does a little wave and then walks inside, or like, or like, it's like, yeah, come up in here. I think upon seeing, he's
Yep,
about to
alright,
do the
Chad
second one, but
locked the
upon
door.
seeing that stare, he's like, oh, I wasn't supposed to do that.
Can I do a notice check
Too
to
late
see if
now.
I hear Josiah and Chad come out of, yes, Josiah and Chad come out of the house?
Or say that again?
Can I do a notice check to see if I hear Josiah and Chad come out of the house?
Sure, yeah.
I'm noticing for fucking door sounds as well.
Yeah, we
The
both.
last thing we want is Tatiana coming home.
Alright, so
Yeah, you saw
So,
a cheeky wave that
Alistair hears the door open and close. Alex hears the door open, close, and lock in that order.
When I hear that, I very quickly run back to the other side of the house.
No. How tall are you? Alistair Frost?
About as tall as you.
Yeah,
I can do that. I'm gonna pick you up and carry you.
I like that this is just becoming a bit for you.
It's really funny.
Like, I like this even more because in the context of Alistair is about to start running, he starts moving, and then you just linebacker like grab.
You have like a full second and a half of confusion, and you're just like, God damn it, put me down. I'm just running too fast.
You pick me up. You pick me up, and I'm like, I was already on my way to do that.
I won the foot race, Alistair Cross.
I twisted my ankle in a hole.
So I guess the four of us regroup at the front door.
As
The four
we're
of you
running-
regroup at the front door, and
As the
then
two of us are running to the two of them, I'm yelling, wait, we need to go back inside.
Wait, now.
Is it too late now?
no, Chad very much locked the door. It's not too late, but like Chad and Uzziah are like,
Yeah,
they're
I
still
assume
here.
Chad-
Did
assume Chad has
Chad
the key to get
remember
back into his own
his
house.
keys?
No,
How did he lock the door without
yeah,
keys?
Chad locked
You-
the door. He had his
As
keys.
someone who definitely has not done this before, you can lock it and then close it on the outside.
Hey, Lou, does Chad? Yep, Lou's already one step ahead of me.
I need to present the dumb options just for perusal. You don't have to
the
take
fuck
them.
they did that keys.
I mean, they'd be in your not fucking uniform singlet.
Here, let me flip a coin. We can leave it up to chance.
I mean, it'll take an extra like 4 seconds to get through this door if we don't have the keys.
Oh yeah, but it will
No,
just be
go with no,
infinitely
it'll
more of
be
a
funnier.
disaster. It's funnier
Yeah.
though.
All right, we'll go
Because
with
now
no.
she might walk in on people trying to break in on her door. Break her door down and someone who got inside.
All right. Now I need to figure out how long it's going to take her to get here.
Ooh, fun. Very cool.
That is very cool. Is he wearing his normal, his old school outfit, or is he still in the crew uniform?
I think he's dressed in similar attire to Tatiana.
Mm. That's fair. So the old school outfit. What does everyone think about his new style?
I have
I'm-
other fucking problems.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about his new style right now. I just shimmied my way out of Alex's fucking grass.
Yes, I think
I
it
think
looks
it's
good.
dope. Yeah, I'm not even here and I like it.
But he doesn't know what the hell these jokers are doing.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know what the problem is.
Chad still hasn't answered us about his fucking keys.
I
So-
heard the door lock. How did you do that?
So am I to believe, Chadwick, that you do not have your keys?
I just think it's so funny.
Okay, how do you unlock the doors? Chadwick, Tatiana,
With the
Argentium
keys?
just. I get very quiet. I'm pretty sure Argentium just stuck into your mother's fucking bedroom upstairs. And we need to go rescue the lad before he's murdered.
I waste no time. I reach into Alex's pants and pull out a set of lockpicks.
Resources? I feel like that's an Alex
Yeah,
resource.
that's an Alex resources. Okay, you have a set of lockpicks.
You pull out a shiny, pristine, fresh in the wrapper covert companion.
Nice.
Damn, yeah, you sprung for the good shit.
Yep.
I
I love that guy.
appreciate the reference.
Yeah,
I
me
was
too.
literally about
He's
to
great.
fucking open my pocket up and throw you in there and tell you to look for them. So I'm glad
Alright,
you were
so here's-
proactive and went for them yourself.
Here's
I'm
the
gonna
question
do a
then.
burglary check.
Yep. All right. So while you're
With
doing
a
the burglary check,
+2.
Arjun, what room are you looking in?
That's a
I
6.
don't know. But by God, am I looking? Tell me, Tintin, what room am I looking in?
I rolled a 6, by the way.
I think Tintin's
All right.
deciding.
Actually, so this Chad's mom's house is built in basically the same style of most of the other houses. Stone walls, thatched roofs, beams on the inside with, weirdly enough, like dry drywall rooms, and like it's odd because on the outside it's like, huh, this looks like a medieval house, and you go inside and it's like, huh, this looks very modern. What's going on? It's just the weird dissonance is still there.
It's the aesthetic. It's like a normal house with other things on top of it to make it
Yeah.
look more in line.
But you're walking around and one thing, you're just looking around. You pass by the kitchen.
Mhm.
And all you just notice a drawer, like an odd one. Because it's one that's like all the way up in the back corner of the room. Like something you wouldn't keep a lot of stuff in, or keep the stuff that you don't really ever use in is just all the way open.
Mhm. I look in it.
Yes, I know. Give me an investigation check.
Absolutely. Because we're running. I'll fate point because I just have so many fate points at this point. That's 5.
All that's in it, at first glance, is just odd things you wouldn't really expect. There's a couple of like pencils. There's some like stacks of paper lashed together with twine. Like envelopes, things. It looks like, you would come here to just get stuff to send letters out. But as you're looking through, the bottom doesn't feel right. The bottom of the drawer doesn't feel right, and you tap at it, and you can tell that there's a space. And you take one of the papers and the piece of charcoal and try to just like slightly wedge it up, and under it, all you find, like it's basically like a super thin piece of plywood.
Mhm.
And under it, there's just a little slot in which is a glass pane, what looks like a photo frame, with, as you pull it out, some kind of charcoal and ink sketch. Roll lore, or roll investigate again.
Gotcha.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
I find.
you cannot forget what you're seeing here because everything's so easily recognizable. You see a tall woman with long dark hair smiling, all against the backdrop of gorgeous greenery. Next to her is a man far shorter than her, with silver framed glasses that are somehow using some kind of like odd ink show up as reflective. He's wearing what looks like respectable clothes. Well, not respectable. He's wearing like a vest, like this gray, but not drab, like alternatingly, like imagine Shibori, but with gray instead of blue. And gold buttons down his front, holding a wrapped bundle, and he's also smiling. And you see behind those glasses, behind that silver ink, are purple eyes. And you see in that face is the same man that you met in the Temple of Titan.
I know what Chad's dad looks like.
It's Chad's dad. You look at him and you just remember because you saw his strange ability to weave ink into words in the air. And you just see those same eyes that Chad has, those gorgeous violet. And in his arms, he is smiling. He is smiling just as widely as the image of Tatiana. In his arms, you see the bundle that's like almost too big for him to hold.
If I remember correct, by the way, isn't Chad's dad the person that wrote "shut up" on your face?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Oh, this is very cute. I am going to very carefully put it back.
You put it back, and everyone like, or at the very least, Alistair storms in and goes, "How does he go?"
Oh, I rush in, like you put the thing back, And Alistair rushes into the house and grabs you bodily by the shoulders and throws you under his arm and rushes out the door.
Actually, I think if y'all are gonna break it at that very moment, it would be better if I'm still holding it.
All right, yeah. You come in and you come in and Argent is just holding what looks like a framed portrait. Not too big, like, the size of a normal family picture.
Or does scoop and run?
Yeah, I'm still going to do the scoop and run, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Literally, I saw the boy. I've got no time to take into consideration whatever the hell else you're doing. I grab you and I run out the door.
Wait. I'm still holding the. Oh, God.
All right. I saw you were typing something, Lou.
We get to Chad. I want to scramble out after we get outside. I look at Chad and I'm like, wait. Look. And then just hold it out to him and be like, you should see this.
The entire time, by the way, as I'm rushing back out the door, I'm yelling, just what in the hell do you think are you thinking, boy? These people already don't like us, and you're breaking into the woman's house.
You can never be too careful, okay? Someone has to be sure that there's nothing weird going on.
You probably could just knock on the door.
This is the least careful thing you've ever done.
I don't know. That's a pretty high bar.
I'm not with you. That's not in character. You're still running.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a family photo that she was hiding in the bottom of some box.
It's almost as if the father is no longer there and she no longer wishes to see the ghosts of memories past.
Hold on a second. This has been bothering me the entire time we got here. I thought this was like a hidden village you had to pass trials to get into. We just walked in and everyone was like, "Hey, how's it going, everyone?" Let's not forget that Chad's dad was kicked out for faking a fucking trial of some sort. And the council said no. What council? We've met like 6 people who are just like, "Hey, how's it going?"
This is weird. There's randos here.
There's just random people here. That's fine. People walk into our hidden Smurf village in the middle of Empire territory all the time and just pleasantly exchange. Tintin, what is happening?
I was asking. I was like, I sound like I'm an Imperial. Does that not bother anyone?
Ah, yes, Argent accidentally proclaiming the good of the surveillance state.
And then he did immediately break into someone's house.
Yeah, and then you broke into someone's house.
I just need to make sure she's not secretly evil, okay?
Ace, you didn't break into someone's house. You broke into the village chief's house.
Yeah, I know. It's his mom. I have to make sure she's not secretly evil. It's important.
How did the village chief's husband get excommunicated, Tintin? That's the question I need to know.
Everything in time.
You forgot about shit, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I just haven't been telling you everything.
I see. Continue then.
Sometimes I want to be mysterious, and sometimes I am.
Yeah, here, Chad. We only know part of what happened, but she still kept it. Oops. You just get a grumpy face.
No.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine.
Chad, you live here. You should put it back so that it's not weird if any of us are in this woman's house.
Also, the three of you,
We can What go is see it?
Arjun, Alistair, Uzziah, Alex,
Definitely
please
not
give
gonna
me an
give a
empathy
crap
check.
Yeah, Joe.
Alexander.
Oh, I
Wow.
was gonna boost it, but I don't need to.
Wow,
boy.
Alex and I really
Time to
suck.
fail this.
All right, I have a
got
question
it,
about what
guys.
right.
I fucking got this.
two people get it.
Could I give him like 8?
Wasp, I have to ask, when you were asking about so none of what you said in that little ramble was what's it called? None of what you said in that little ramble was in character, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to oh wait, no.
Yeah,
I'm trying to just remember whether or not Argent knows about Chad's family and their past.
I think I do. I was here when we figured this out, right? Because the easy part about a lot of things is for everything except for Seon, if I Ace know it, Argent knows it.
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Because I'm never told background
Argent
details.
was
All right.
there like when Chad.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure because I need to make sure the continuity on this is working. But because I'm not, I'm letting some things be mysterious right now, but now I need to make sure I know what the players know so that I can reveal information that's pertinent.
Yeah, I know everything about
Okay,
Chad
cool.
that we all know.
So,
I actually know more. I know how old Chad is.
Uzziah, so Uzziah remembers meeting Chad's
told me.
dad and seeing how happy he was to be reunited with his son. And you could tell from back then just how much he wished he could have been there earlier. And both of you know that he was exiled, and you know that he was exiled by someone higher up than Thotiana in this village. Yes, someone could think that the keeping this picture hidden is a kind of I don't want to look at it anymore. But there's something different.
She doesn't want people
Huh?
to see her with.
Yeah, she doesn't want people to know she still has it.
He's been blacklisted. She shouldn't be attached anymore.
Yeah.
But she is.
But she is.
Tintin, important question, like lore-wise, by the way. We've been in this village for a little bit.
About like 4
Besides
hours.
Roland and Chad, not Roland, what was the guy's name?
That was Maverick.
Maverick. Besides Maverick and Chad, have we seen other men in this village?
Nope.
Okay.
We've also seen 4 people in this village.
Like
Chad,
just walking
Maverick-
around, I mean. Like, it's a village.
Yeah,
There's
actually,
people just
that's a
walking
good point.
about.
Who have we seen people's fucking AI street tech level?
I'm literally surprised no one has been like, "Who the fuck are you? Why are you here?"
Because we're
currently
all
no,
men.
no. Actually, currently you have not.
Yeah.
Not only that, we're the most noticeable men on Earth.
Yeah.
We have a cowboy. We have Alex fucking Augusto. Oh, yeah, you know what? Alex Augusto, you've been here before, is probably the least suspicious person out of us. You have
Tintin. I've been here before. I
You-
have met other human beings.
Yeah.
Can I, Lord, remember trying to figure out what the fuck Dan is trying to piece together?
Yes, thank you.
So what? So
Alistair, say some stuff in universe.
yeah,
Because that was all out of game.
Josiah, Alistair, and I probably look really weird as a cowboy, an island guy, and
Yeah.
a child whose face they won't show
Yeah.
you.
a small individual in a mask. Like,
Yeah, I'm literally wearing a
see-
mask in the middle of
as-
like a secret village.
as Alistair, I see the picture and I'm just looking around and I look at it strikes me very specifically that there is a man in this photo and I'm like, by the way, did anyone else happen to notice that, like, besides us and the one guy that we came here with. We're the only men wandering around in this village.
It's not even that. We haven't seen anyone else.
Like, for a party that's supposed to be happening tonight, I don't see a lot of hustle and bustle.
Is there usually hustle and bustle at a party?
Yes. There's usually a lot of hustle and bustle. Actually, no, it would make sense if people are like at home dressing up, getting all, what did Chad say earlier?
The prettiest lady at the party.
Prepared to be the prettiest lady at the party.
Oh, also, this is for Argent because he rolled the 8. You're looking over, and on the bottom, in the bottom right-hand corner of the portrait, there is a date, and it goes back 17 years. It would have been 17 years and a few months from nowish.
Neat. Yeah, I already know how old Chad is, so like this isn't new to me.
Chad doesn't know how old Chad is.
Chad does know how old Chad
Yeah,
is.
Chad
Chad
told
told
me.
Argent.
Tell us.
Chad told Argent how old he
Yeah,
is.
that's how I know.
Oh, I thought Chad said earlier that he legitimately didn't know how old he was. He's just guessing.
He lied.
I see.
Yeah, I think I didn't know for a while. Chad didn't he lied. But now we have hard proof of his approximate age. That I'm definitely not pointing out. So big though.
He lied.
He lied! We can do that? He can do that?
He's at minimum a little bit older than 17. Considering Artie may be in the photo.
So, like, 18 or 19.
But yes, now you all probably
Yeah,
realize that you
that's
should go
fine.
put the picture back in the house.
I'm noticing that Chad is Chad is distressed about this. I will. I'll go with you, Chad. We can put it back together.
All right. Give me 1 second. I need to do a thing. Just gotta find the thing for it first.
Oh.
Chad grips Argent's hand and nearly drags into the room.
So,
A lot of people are manhandling
I
Argent.
was literally going to say under his breath, he mutters, "So much manhandling today, Chad. Only for you."
so the two of you walk back in, and the minute they're back inside with the
Oh,
portrait,
yes.
Tatiana rounds the corner towards her house. And the rest of you see her. And she doesn't look angry or anything. She's just like, is he okay?
Oh, you know, he need a little pep talk, but I think he's gonna be fine.
That's
We actually don't know how that went. We immediately went into go mode.
Josiah is currently outside.
Yeah, I knows
Just
it
like
didn't go well.
enjoying the
Yeah.
mountain view. I don't want to
Yeah,
have
Josiah
anything.
can do a little bit of distracting, a little bit of alerting, as it were.
Tatiana walks up, asks how her son is doing. A man who knows how her son is doing doesn't even notice her.
How do you not notice her? She is very difficult to not see.
Obviously, he's looking the other way down the mountain valley.
He's like an 8-foot tall woman.
Does Josiah say anything when she asks about him, though, or is he just mountains?
How in your own world are you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not enough to miss Chad speaking, so I turn around when he does. Wait for the mom to speak, or do you want me to go?
She did speak. She asked how he's doing, and I said
Uh,
he needed a bit of a pep talk, but I think he's gonna be fine. But you actually know how that went.
Yeah, you know that he needs it a lot. Not okay.
It was not feeling best, but after little talk, he came back around. Yes, was quite excited to how is say it's down here, doll up self.
She relaxes a little bit of that and just goes, I am glad that he is still himself then, because he does love that.
Tintin, what is the proper way to address Tatiana? Like chief, or like how should I address her?
Just
Chad's mom. No, I'm kidding.
just ma'am, yes. Or do you want to ask her that?
Default to your cowboy politeness or ask.
No, I'm asking something else.
Yeah, just the general ma'am would probably
Ma'am.
work here. It's
Yeah, I just look at her. I'm like, ma'am, if you don't mind, I have a question. I've been meaning to ask. It's been nagging at me for the last little bit.
okay then, go for it.
So I know you're preparing for some kind of local party tonight, celebrating some kind of special event. But I can't really help but notice that there hasn't exactly been a lot of people running here and there since we showed up. Why exactly does the village seem so empty?
Oh, they're all in the longhouse.
The
All of
party's
them.
taking place in the longhouse.
Yes.
What exactly are we celebrating?
We are celebrating, the best way to say it would be the day of meeting, the day of the day of communion. The day of meeting.
Being what? I'm not here. I can't
You're
ask.
not there, but I'll ask. Meeting what?
Well, the village will be meeting our leader. She's. I am effectively local. I handle the day to day. I handle the small things. I don't do major quote unquote, she like does little air quotes. I don't do major air quotes policy decisions for our town.
Alex is having an existential crisis right now.
Oh no.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, I don't say it, but Alistair has a very bad feeling about this situation right now.
One more question. So as you know, about 20 minutes ago, I was helping Kurt butcher some chocobo for the party, right?
Yes.
We were butchering one singular bird.
Oh, yes.
People are at this party anyway.
Well, you see, she's been working all day. That was, I believe, our 7th so far. They're going to be around the total population of the town, around 300 people.
I see it.
I beg your pardon. How big is the fucking longhouse?
The longhouse is maybe...
It's long. It's a long house.
No,
It's just
here's the thing.
description.
No, here's the thing. It's a long house, but say it's like, I'd like to say 20 meters long by 10 meters wide.
That's a lot of
AK
people for
again.
not a very large amount of space.
Yeah, that's like uncomfortable amounts of space. Like there, you would be like shoulder to shoulder with people.
I guess we're just standing around now waiting for
Which-
the other two.
It occurs to me that we're standing on the doorstep of her house. Like,
Yeah.
is she just being
Yeah, we are
polite, like
perfectly
not
blocking
getting
the
past
way on the stairs. Yeah. We could pretend like we don't have social awareness.
How it like in his head, Alistair's like, how long does it fucking take to put fucking picture back in a fucking box?
Would someone like to move the plot along? We're out of questions.
Yeah, what's
Hey,
the indoor
hey,
team doing?
Children in the house, we're waiting for you.
Like to think you successfully stalled the mom, but like there's not much else we could do without
I
being
see.
extremely suspect.
Okay, Chad's back now. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put it back, and I'm assuming put it back and are going to come back. Although, I can definitely
I'm
see
very
him starting
sorry
to
for
look
you.
around again once being inside. But
It's like you put it back, but the temptation to snoop.
is still there. It really depends on what Chad. If Chad immediately goes to leave, I'll go with Chad for the emotional support. If Chad like sticks around, I look around some more.
Chad, are you sticking around inside? He might not be able to hear me as his stuff is currently freaking out.
All right, Lou, basically, you went into the house, you put the picture back. Are you immediately going back outside? Because Argent's following you.
Yeah.
Oh, also, your mom is outside with us, but you don't know that.
Oh my god.
And we've lost him.
Yeah, he said his headphones were having problems.
Yeah, and also he said that he might want to end today's session
He'd
around.
have to leave like around now, actually.
Yeah, 9:20, I think he said. So I'm gonna wait until he pops back in and responds, and then ask if he's. Oh no, he's responding now.
The man himself is typing.
The man.
Yeah. Yeah. Just said it's about time to go. All right, Lou.
So I am just gonna ask you then. Where what is Chad doing?
Well, I guess the
At-
easy method is if we leave Chad inside and then go outside.
I mean,
Well-
after this, we're going right to the party, which requires
we're-
Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once. Yeah. So
We're going right to the trap.
all right. The last thing Chad does is enter his mom's room, and as he walks in, fades to black.
Yep.
So we will pick up from there.
Hey, you are walking right into the trap. I'm about to ask her a bajillion questions before we get there. And
You're
I'm
going to
already
take
sus.
literally
I'm
every.
sus for no reason. I broke into her house. sus.
You were
Yeah, no.
sus to be funny.
I was, but I was
No.
already sus. I'm taking this.
I think that after talking with Tatiana, though, Alex and me are both like, this feels eerily similar to something that has just happened not very long ago.
Hey, awesome.
Yeah, we will get to
Um.
that. Probably not next week, because next week a lot of stuff is happening. But the week after that, we will get to
Yeah,
that.
next week we have a religious holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will continue on this wacky adventure and the big party next 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now. There we go. All right. Everyone have a good evening.
Good night.
Bye.
Right.